Welcome back to my channel. Today I had to get ready to go out, and so I decided to film myself doing it. So I don't even know what I'm calling this, but I basically used all of my go-to products at the moment, and the star of the show is the love of my life, the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette. It's amazing. Let's just look at it because, are you kidding? Are you kidding? It's, you guys have to get this because it's limited edition and it's coming back I think June 16th. And if you don't get it then, I'm guessing they're gonna sell out and they're not gonna make any more. So I'm contemplating like buying another one because that's how much I love it, and once it's gone I don't know what I'm gonna do because that's how good it is. But right now what I really do for my everyday is I use this blush a lot because it's not too bright. It's nice and pigmented, but it's like a bronzy blush. It's not like a bright pink. Champagne Pop is in here, which is Jaclyn's first highlighter that she did with Becca, so they put that in here, and then they added another highlight, Prosecco Pop, next to it, and that one's more gold. But the two that I use the most are definitely this middle blush and Champagne Pop, and then this is a blush overlay. I'm wearing that today. Yeah, so it's amazing. I'm obsessed with it. And I also am obsessed with her eyeshadow palette. You should really just buy the whole collection. I'm not kidding, it's that good. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys like this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you want to see next. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is prime the face. I am mixing my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer with my Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, just because I was feeling a little pasty this day. And so I'm just going to take any foundation brush and blend that in around the face. Don't mind me, I'm going to be singing probably during this entire video, I'm sorry. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite new product at the moment. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and it's in the color Champagne Pop. So it's part of the Champagne collection with Jaclyn Hill. And then I'm just gonna mix that with my foundation, and it's going to give me the most beautiful shine. I can't even tell you. So just go ahead and blend that all over the face. And I mixed it with the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth foundation because I'm super dry, so I wanted to make sure I was looking dewy. So then we're gonna conceal. I'm using my go-to, the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, and just gonna do this the way I always do, underneath my eyes in an upside down triangle, forehead, Cupid's bow, around my nose where that redness is, and then my chin. I'm also gonna do that line right above my jawline. And then I'm just gonna blend this out with my damp beauty blender. So my beauty blender is gonna grab any excess product that I have on my face and just blend it out, give us a nice airbrushed look. So I know I am looking very dewy here, but that is the goal. Because I'm so dry, I have to use products that are hydrating. I have to use products that are illuminating, otherwise I just look really flat. So just keep that in mind. If you're oily, you wanna make sure you're not getting products that are a dewy finish, because you're gonna look super oily at the end of the day. But if you're like me and your skin can flake off at any random moment, you want to make sure that you are getting hydrating products. And don't worry, girl, we are not going to look oily. Once we set our face, we are going to look much more matte, and that is the goal. So let's do that. I am using the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and we are going to bake. This is the only baking that I know how to do well. And so we are just going to set the under eye and anywhere that you find your makeup comes off during the day. So my chin gets very oily, and the product that I put on my chin moves around very easily. So I'm going to bake my chin to lock all of that product in place. And I am not kidding when I say it will not move. The whole baking technique is really cool. It's actually baking the makeup into your face at the temperature at which your body runs. So 98.6 degrees is what it should be, and the makeup is literally baking onto your face. Okay, so while we cook, we are gonna do our brows. I am zooming you in here super close so you can see how I fill them in. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Definer, And this came out recently. It's similar to the Brow Wiz, except it has an angled tip, which is super convenient for filling in brows. So this product makes it pretty easy. It's not my favorite Anastasia eyebrow product. I'm gonna do a video for just eyebrows next so that you guys can see how I do my brows every day. But this one's super convenient. It's one product, the brush is on one end, the pencil's on the other end, and you just fill them in. It makes it super easy. So I think for beginners, this is the product you're gonna want. And you just wanna start at the tail of your brow and work your way in. Your brow should be darker on the tail than it is at the beginning. So it should have kind of like an ombre effect, light to dark. And then you just wanna make sure you blend that out with the spoolie on the other side. And to clean up any mess you made, just grab any flat brush, put a little concealer or foundation on it, and clean up those rough edges. That's the best way to do it. And then we're just gonna wipe away that product. So once you wipe that away, you'll see how much more matte you look. And then I'm just setting the rest of my face with that powder so that we are good to go with bronzer. I forgot to set my lid, so I'm just grabbing the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and setting my lid quick. Then with my favorite contour brush, the Morphe M523, I am grabbing those two contour shades and I'm just gonna work that into the hollows of my cheek in a circular motion and up onto my hairline and forehead. I'm just gonna do a light contour here with powder. So I'm going to do my jawline, I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose, and of course, like I said, my cheeks and forehead. So then I decided to bake a little bit more. I wanted to clean up that contour line, and this is my favorite way to do that. I just grabbed some more of that powder, and I grabbed my wet beauty blender, and I'm just gonna let that sit. And now for the fun part. Oh, you guys, I can't even say enough about it. You probably all think I'm crazy, but I'm not kidding. It's so good. So let's just give the beauty a moment of silence. Oh. Okay, so I'm going in with this middle shade. As I said, that's my go-to. I'm going to use my Morphe E4, I believe it is, and I'm just gonna rub that in on the apples of my cheeks. And just, can you look? Are you real? Can I remind you I'm not wearing a highlighter yet? Like, look at that. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe away that extra bakage and check out that line. It is super chiseled. And because I want to bathe in this stuff, let's just put the blush overlay on top. I'm admiring how mirrors work, and we're back. So what's great about the blush overlay is it works as a highlighter if you don't want to wear one. It's super shiny, so I love that. But obviously I want highlighter. So I'm going in with Champagne Pop and my fan brush and putting that on the apples of my cheeks over the blush, and then up on the high points of my cheekbone. I'm also gonna do my nose, a little on my Cupid's bow here, and then we just admire how good it is. Okay. So now I'm going to do eyes. I'm using the eyeshadow palette that came out with the collection, and there has been a lot of drama around this. Apparently they are not the tried and true Becca eyeshadow formulas, so this is actually going to be discontinued, which I'm sad about because I still love it. I love all these colors. These are my go-tos, honestly. So all the techniques here, of course, are the same. The key is really just to blend. So I'm using my two favorite eyeshadow brushes, the Morphe M441 and my Sigma E40. And then I'm gonna also use my MAC 219, and I'm just gonna put that gold sparkly shade in my inner corner and then all over the lid. And then with that first shade, I am just going over the inner corners to brighten up my eye. One more blend, and then I'm grabbing the darkest shade in the palette and a flat brush, and I'm going to work that right underneath my waterline. So again, any dark purple shade will do to achieve this look. You'll see there's such a difference from my right eye to my left. The key is just to make sure you're buffing it out as much as you can on your under eye. You don't want to go too low. That's how you're going to achieve that smoky look. And then just quickly popping in some nude liner to make my eye look more open. So next is mascara. I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I'm just gonna coat my lashes. We're putting falsies on today, so you don't need to go crazy, but just gonna make sure there's a good coat on there so that you can't see my natural eyelashes with the falsies on. So these Velour lashes are some of the best. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see, but you just wanna put some lash glue on there, let it get tacky for a few seconds. Make sure you've trimmed the lash so that it fits your eye before you put it on. And then I'm just gonna lay that flat. I can perfect it with my tweezers, and I'm just gonna squeeze and make sure that is as close to my lash line as possible. Aren't those nice? So then I decided I needed some more smoke on that lower lash line, so I wet my brush with some setting spray, and I'm just gonna do another coat underneath my lid. I have been using this setting spray nonstop because I am so dry, but for oily skin, the Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray is amazing. And last but not least, we are gonna do lips. I am using Kylie Cosmetics Koko K liner and liquid lipstick. And this shade is definitely my favorite in the collection. I own almost every shade, and this is my go-to just because it's nice and pink and not too much, and it's really just easy to wear. I actually just got a couple of the metal mattes from her collection, and I am so surprised at how much I love them. They're super cute. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for getting ready with me today. Bye. Oh my God. I love doing this, putting a highlight in the middle of your lips, over your lipstick, or even if you're not wearing lipstick, I just think it like adds a little something, something. I'm gonna put a little bit of this right here. Look at that. Are you kidding? So good. I'm gonna go lather it all over my body, so. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah. Oh yeah. You are an instant goddess with this shit. I need to go. Right down here, well, right now I need a miracle. Okay, I'm done.